Hi, today we're going to use this magazine and this tin can to make a pencil holder, and for this we're going to use pages of the magazine, pages that are colorful, that call your attention, that don't have much writing. And basically I have kind of already selected my pages before this, but you can look through the magazine and see pages that call your attention, and you will rip them out, and you will need a couple of pages for this, and then take your can and put it on top of the page so you can measure with a pencil the height of your can. And basically I kind of eyeball this, but I take the height and about half of the circumference whenever I'm doing this project. Then what you would like to do with the page is to make sure that you can get multiple cuts from it. So after you have the correct height and width for your paper, then you're going to start making some paper tubes. And this magazine is long enough that I can actually cut these in half after I have already started cutting my pages. So you can see here I have 3 of them. You might get less from the other magazines, and basically I'm going to cut this in half, which is about half of the circumference of the actual can. After I have my little cut, I make sure that I have the correct height, and then I put a little bit of glue into my paper, and now I will start to roll it up. And for this I will need the same pencil that I was marking things with, and I take one corner and then I start rolling it all the way up. And you can do this activity while you're sitting down watching TV, and just doing anything like listening to the radio, watching TV, outside sitting, and that kind of stuff, because doing multiples of these will take you a long time. Once you have them already rolled up, it takes a little bit of time to dry, so you might want to wait for 15 minutes or so after they have already been done. And here I have a whole bunch of them that I did while I was watching TV and just doing nothing, basically. So you can see here that I have the different cuts from the magazines that I had taken, and most of my color scheme is dark, so that's why I have these cuts that are a little bit darker than the colors that you saw in the magazine. And basically what we're gonna use is Elmer's glue or white school glue, or you can use your hot glue gun. I'm not going to use the hot glue gun just because we are on video time and I want this to dry fast, so I go along the edge, and then after I'm done with that, with the glue, I will take one of my little paper tubes and put it in, and I'll continue to do this process until I am towards the end. And in the end, if it doesn't fit quite snugly, what you can do is try to make it fit in the middle. While you're doing this project, it's a good idea to kind of push against each one of the paper tubes that you're setting in, so that there will be enough space left over at the end, so that your project doesn't look a little bit half finished or unpolished. So as you can see here, this is my last tube, and here we go. Now one thing that you can do after you finish the project, you can see on the bottom that the edges might not be so nice because of the cuts that you might have made with the magazine. So one thing that I like to do to finish it off is to take a little bit of rope, and this is optional, obviously. You can use rope, you can use many types of different materials down there, like buttons and so on and so forth. So I'm going to use a rope, and I'm going to go along the side of the bottom, and then start to wrap the rope around, and you can see the finished project here. I hope that you enjoyed this project, and don't forget to visit us at Simplekidscrafts.com, and I hope that you have a nice day. And we're almost done here, so just wanted to give one last dab of glue. And if you have any questions, you can send us an email or comment below. Have a nice day. Bye.